Go. And you're gonna be there like
Ready?
Yes, sir. We are live. Special episode again. Bernie's View. Got some special guests in the building. To the left of me, the one and only Bree Cruz. Got J.O. Blanco in the building.
what's up, y'all?
Frank Nitty, once again, he's a regular. Y'all already know. He's a regular. He's a season regular. And beautiful wifey in the building today, Amanda. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I know she was excited for this episode for sure.
Excited to meet Bree.
Yeah, she's been jamming, Bree. She's been jamming. For sure. What's the one? Love Again. She's just waiting for that video to drop next Sunday, right?
Is 4th of July next Sunday?
I'm sorry. I'm celebrating 4th of July next Sunday. It's actually on Monday.
on Monday.
We
Yeah.
have a 3rd of July party.
I
So
have a
it's
3rd
really
of July
throwing
party,
you
so I'm a
off.
little
A 3rd
confused.
of July.
I'm listening.
Because it's on the 3rd of July, not the 4th.
Some people
So-
gotta work on Monday.
Because he has to go to work on Monday.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
wow, that really messed
I'm
you
looking
up.
forward to that video though. Is it done or is it still
I'll
being
show
chopped
you
up?
the video once we get up. Yeah.
I want to see
Oh,
it.
it's a wrap.
I
It's
think
up
I should
already.
see
You
it
just can't
first
see it
because I think
until-
I
I've
waited
seen like
most.
the teaser.
It's dead. No, the video's up. It won't play until the 4th
Got you. Got
at
that.
midnight. But I'll show y'all. Off the
Okay,
air.
okay. I'm excited.
VIP access.
I like that.
Vibes.
Bree, on the real, what really pushed you to put that song out there? What was the intentions behind it? What was it? What were you thinking? What were you going through?
For Love Again? Okay, well, first it's mainly his song. It's him. Most of the time when I'm working with Frank, it's like he just throws random beats at me, and he's like, "Okay." He's like, "Well, let me know what it feels like to you. Like if it's something that you want to get on or whatever." Majority of the time, it is. I'm pretty open, versatile as far as whatever beats and different genres. This one specifically, he wanted to take it back to 80s, 90s vibe freestyle,
You definitely hear that.
Which
I said
I was-
that last time.
That's
I
what he
was-
says every time I put it on.
I was down
I'm
for
like,
that.
"Yo, put my song on," and he's like, "The 89 song."
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it was pretty exciting for me because my parents are from that era, so it's like my dad's here also.
Thank you for making me feel really old.
But
I felt that too.
I'm not that far in age from you guys.
bro, really hurt.
But basically, yeah. So my parents are
I'm
from that era.
86.
I'm
86.
90, so yeah, so he threw this beat. Actually, his brother-in-law did it. His brother-in-law produces beats, and so was it you, Frank? Was it you that said the idea that you wanted concept for the? Usually, it's him throwing concepts. Mainly because I always struggle with trying to find a theme for stuff. Sometimes I like the beat, but then I'm like, okay, if you're sending me the beat, Frank, then what do you want to talk about? What specifically, like, are we talking about love or are we talking about pain or anger or whatever, jealousy,
right.
whatever. So basically, but sometimes
It all comes together.
a majority of the time, I'm usually the one that ends up leading the song because I usually write it first and then he'll follow suit, like with whatever.
Whatever you wrote.
So
It's a good alley, right?
in this
Here,
song,
take this.
yeah,
Yeah.
so in this song, I did the hook first, and then I threw a verse in there, and then he just kind of like led off of from that. And basically, the song is a conversation between a male and a female, like a relationship. I feel like this song could be interpreted different ways, but from my standpoint on it, I'm giving the perspective of a woman who is kind of like hesitant about being in a relationship. She's been through a lot of pain from her past relationships. There's a lot of toxicity in it. And, she's kind of like learning to trust again. Like, how are you different from everybody else that I've been with? You know what I mean? Is it worth it to get into this relationship with you? Even though there's also history there. We're friends, like, are we ready to take it to the next level type of thing? So basically that was my concept. And he kind of just piggybacked off of that with his
If any girl
version.
can say they can't relate to that, you're lying. 100%.
Yeah, that's dope. It sounds like
Because I'm a wife and I've been in that same situation
For
with
sure.
that whole song, and I felt that song. I was like, you know what? But then at the end, look what I got. Look how blessed I got in the end. Like, I went through all that. I did all that, everything that you just named.
Yeah.
Like, through the hurt, through the pain, like, and then I wound up with him. Like, God couldn't have blessed me any better, to be honest with you. Like,
We need to get the
Vice versa. No.
Sure.
Not the Ayo.
Nah, no, we need to get
that's the one and only time you'll get that on.
Let me
on
can I
record
ask you,
from me.
was throwing a verse in there like a norm for you, or rapping was different for you?
Say that again.
Was rapping different for you? Like, was that the first time like you were writing a rap, or
For this song?
because I know
or
you're
just-
you're a singer? Like, do you rap too, or that was just like a first?
I heard you rap.
Oh my God.
I heard you rap. I
consider myself an occasional rapper. If I had to choose between the two, first and foremost, I'm a singer. I'm
For
a
sure.
singer.
Of course you are. Don't
but-
ever not be a singer. Your
But,
voice is angelic.
Thank
I
you.
wish I was singing.
But
I'd never
a
rap
majority
again
of
in
the
my
time,
life.
if a beat is thrown at me and I'm feeling for it, sometimes I do both. I'll sing and rap. Or what is it? Sing rap like Drake.
I like how
Don't Drake and drive.
on the track on my favorite track, I like how that Nitty turns it around into a positive thing for a guy. Like everyone's not the same, and you
Yeah.
have to give a chance. Sometimes you have to let go and like just trust that it's gonna be okay, like it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
And
Let go,
like
let God.
the contamination. One of my favorite verses. I really want to quote it right now, but I can't say it right off the top of my head.
You could
Me neither, and I
paraphrase
wrote
it
it.
maybe.
It's,
could-
uh,
Play.
You're contagious.
Well,
I'm
we're gonna
You're
hear
contagious.
it.
I'm contaminated. Damn, I hate it.
Yes,
Gotcha.
yes.
How did you know?
Yes, because toxic and toxic are no good.
Mhm.
But and you can really turn it into something better though. Like,
Yeah.
and he proved that too, for the male's point of view.
The only reason I
I'm
did
not
that,
gonna
to
knock
be
that.
honest, 100%, was because the first song we did together, like ever, we wrote it in the studio together. It was a breakup song, and she violated me, so I violated her back on the song. So I was like, you know what? Let me be nice on this one,
So
and
how did-
not
How did that happen? Like, how did Bree Cruz and Frank Nitty meet up musically and start
Church.
connecting? Really? Wow, through God, that's awesome. That's dope.
Mm.
He was like, she sings. I'm like, I rap. Okay. We gotta do something. All right. When I call
So-
you, pull up to the studio. I don't want to hear no.
And she
you know.
did.
She sure did.
Yeah, we actually we connected through church. And I to this day I still do like covers of songs. So I would put it up my story, and he was like, "Oh snap, she could sing." So he like reached out and he's like, I got this song. I don't know if you're open minded to it. It's actually been sitting in my drive for such a long time. That song was how many years you had
8
it?
years old.
Which one
Yeah.
was that? What's
It's
that?
called She's Gone.
She's
I
gone.
almost said so far gone. I don't know
I
why.
heard you, Drizzy.
Yeah, she's gone. Yeah, and I wrote it first.
I
wrote
sent you the
the-
hook, and I was like, I need you to sing like a back and forth. I can't really sing, so I need you to sing. And then she was like, okay, here. And then she wrote the verse, and then she came to the studio, and I wrote the verse on the spot while she was recording. I was like, give me a minute. I walked out, came back in. I'm like, I'm ready to go. And she's like, why you did me like that?
But you changed it too because you had something else.
Yeah, I had
Yeah,
a.
he was like, "Nah, this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have
yeah,
to switch up."
she violated me on the song, bro. I was like, yeah, nah, I gotta change this whole
when
thing.
you have to make somebody go rewrite
I
that
have
stuff,
to
that's a
listen
good
to
sign,
that.
Bree. That's a good sign. You're
I
doing
have
something
to
right.
listen to this.
Every time she does with her, I love working with her and him too. They always make me like, I had this, now I gotta go rewrite it because
Right.
y'all violated me.
It's almost like when you're playing a pickup game of ball. It's like, I took the first L there. I gotta go.
yeah,
You know, regroup. Especially when it's your boy. You guys are like, doing it in the studio together. Like, it's a sport. It's competition. As far as like you and Jay Blanco in the studio, like it would
Sometimes
be,
that works.
definitely,
time.
Sometimes
yeah,
that
all the time.
sure.
works. So like, it's not like hate fueling hate. It's more like real fueling real.
you challenging the pen. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, for
Like
sure.
I could attest to this because Frank knows this. So I've had people who don't want to be featured with me because they think they can't keep up. I don't want to mess with you no more. Like legit, I feel like it should be accomplished. We should make each other better.
Definitely.
I want your best
Yeah,
when you're with
well-
me because I am trying to kill you on
Right.
the track that you're with me on. That's how I
Right.
see everything.
Tell me
gonna be
on the verse
stalking
you
you
got to be
tonight.
better than right now. Like, yeah. Yeah, I love that. I love that though.
I wanna play this song.
Which one?
I wanna play my song that I've been jamming about.
Love Again. I see you always repping the I Am too. I see. Right?
Yes. So I'm the first lady of I Am.
First lady, I Am. Okay.
I love that.
Yes, actually,
Alpha.
we actually have an interesting backstory of how I became the first lady. Were we on our way to a radio station that day?
Yep.
Okay, so this is a couple years back. Well, like 2018.
Something like that.
Yeah, like 2018.
I'm old. Remember, you made us all old now. So
Like I said, I'm not that far off though in age,
you're
but
right.
we're not. We're like wine.
She's like,
we're
"You're
getting
right."
better. We're getting better with age.
For sure.
So we were in the car actually on the way to the radio station, and my husband's in the front. Frank is driving. I'm in the back seat, just minding my own business on my phone or whatever. And he was like, "Yeah, I've been looking for a female artist." And I'm not paying attention. So he's like, yeah, I've been trying to find, but I think I found her. And then he's like, do you want to know who it is? And he's like, and he turns around and looks at me. I was like, what, me? What?
That's
He was
something
like,
like
yeah.
that's like
And that-
conversations.
And I was like, oh snap. I had to snap out of what I was doing. I was like, for real? Like, he's like, yeah. And I feel like a majority of the time it's because of how he sees me as a consistent person. Like, he knows that he can rely on me. He could send me something and I won't have it sitting in a draft for like so long. Like, he'll be like, okay,
She sends it back
hey.
in 20 minutes.
That's awesome.
a majority of the time I do, yeah. Sometimes I have to like feel it out a little bit because I don't like every beat that I hear. I'll be like, hey, I can't connect to this. Like, let's try something different or whatever. Or sometimes I'll find a beat
You
and
can't
be
force
like,
it.
okay, yeah, it has to come natural. It really does have to come natural. And I feel like I'm best at my writing when it just flows naturally. It's not forced. So yes, a majority of the time he's hitting me up. I write it, and I think that's what makes it work, and why I'm part of I Am, and why I'm the first lady.
I am dope though. I like that. I am.
Appreciate you.
I got a zip up. A
I
little too hot
think
today.
I got
'cause
some
he's
of those
so
too.
consistent.
Oh, word?
He's
Yeah,
always
appreciate you.
always consistent.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's so loyal.
Yeah.
So I think that's why he attracted you into his life,
For
because
sure.
they're the same.
For sure. Frank's been solid since the day I met him. I feel like I known Frank for forever, and I ain't even know him what year yet. For real. Like,
Always
real.
comes through.
let's get into
Yeah.
this though. I'm gonna play Love Again, Frank Nitty Big Cruz.
I'm fangirling.
How can you be so sure I'm ready to fall in love again? After the hurt and the pain, we fooling ourselves to think we could be more than friends. How do we know if we're ready? Last night, I thought of us entirely, and I can't fight the way that I feel. You know better than I do, so tell me, what is the deal? With my heart can't go through disappointments, can't get lost in a fantasy of you. Heart's been broken. Don't know if I can do this. Tell me if you'll be true. How can you be so sure I'm ready to fall in love again? After the hurt and the pain, we fooling ourselves to think we could be more than friends. How do we know if we're ready? Do we stop and start over? Or do we pick up where we left off?
Communication is the key, so what we talking about? 7 degrees of separation, time to beat the clock. You're contagious, I'm contaminated. Damn, I hate it, fuss and fight. At least we animated, know what I'm saying? Cause last night was last night. Don't miss out what's in front of you. Living the past life with bad guys. You idolize, let the good guys last. Then you wonder where we at, you let the good times pass. Been broken paper since I had to pull back. Love hard, but I know I'm hard to love back. What comes easy isn't worth it, I'm for certain. You got flaws and I got flaws, it won't be perfect. So tell me what you trying to do. Nothing's impossible. More time wasted, less time lived. Avoid all the obstacles.
How can you be so sure I'm ready to fall in love again? After the hurt and the pain, we fooling ourselves to think we could be more than friends. How do we know if we're ready? Do we stop and start over? Or do we pick up where we left off? How can you be so sure I'm ready? How can you be so sure I'm ready? How can you be so sure I'm ready to fall in love again? After the hurt and the pain, we fooling ourselves to think we could be more than friends. How do we know if we're ready?
Love Again, Frank Nitty Big Cruz. I love that one too. Yeah, for sure. You guys
Agree.
put together something
I
special
got
there.
chills again.
Thanks, guys.
For real.
How proud is everybody of you of that song and everything?
I was very, very surprised at the feedback that we got from that song, especially
Why, it's reality.
my voice, because my voice sounds different in every like single like song that I've done, but I think it depends also on the person who's mixing and mastering your like work.
Mhm.
And the way I don't remember the guy's name that ended up mixing Love Again, but I do remember Frank told me that he is from that time period, like, you know, so he knows the sound and how to Oh my God.
How old golden he?
So he could recognize the sound, and like, you know, like there's like the way he made my voice sound was actually the best I feel like I've ever heard. I was like, wow, I'm like, great, that sounds cool. Like,
That's somebody we work with regularly.
oh no, Frank's connected with him with regards to who mixed that,
Gotcha, yeah,
mastered
'cause
that song.
Having like a good engineer, good people in the studio all
For sure.
together is like obviously real important for the finished product.
So can I ask you, for Love Again, that was on a personal level? You felt that pain? Or did you know that people felt that pain and you heard it from your friends?
I mean, earlier you said like us females, we've all been through relationships, and I come from that too, like being in relationships that have been toxic or going through serial relationships, and so you find the one, you know what I mean? So
They could be your best friend, but they could be so toxic for you. at the
yeah,
same
and your
time.
best friend. That's right. I've been through people in my life too
Mhm.
that I've had to remove because of the toxicity and the negativity. You know what I mean? And I think that's one of the hardest things you can do as a human, because
It is hard.
it's like you care so much for that person, especially when you care so much for that individual, and then you're gonna be like, you know what, this isn't working out. I want to go here, but you want to stay stuck here. So, you know, and like your ideals and your mentality is just, I got to move on, you know? But
Evolve.
but I could definitely I could relate to the perspective that I had in the verse, as well as relate to other females, like feel for other, not just females alone, but like anybody who's been in a relationship where they have trust issues or they're struggling with finding the one, etc. You know? So
Sure.
Women really don't have trust issues, you know. It's the gut feeling, and it's usually always right. So
your
you know,
intuition.
Yep, our intuition. I'm a Scorpio.
Who'd you-
and
Me too.
I know.
Who'd you go
I
listen
am
to?
November 15th.
November 10th.
Oh, nice. That's
That's
his
my daughter's birthday.
His daughter's birthday.
Wow.
Good luck.
Oh, now she's spicy already. I already know.
Good luck.
She's 8 and she's spicy.
Good luck.
That's funny.
It's like me wrapped up in a little body.
My
That's
father
funny.
used to tell you
Your
hours
mini-
of stories.
Mini you.
But we're very loyal, and our fathers are our life. That's one thing for
I
sure.
love it.
J.O. Blanco, what's good with you, man? It's been a wild week.
I wanna
Wait,
hear
where you
about it.
where you from? You from not from Staten Island, right? You live in Staten Island. Wait. where you originally from? You from Brooklyn?
Cut the shit. Let's hear what happened this week, because it's pretty big.
So it started a couple months ago. So I've always had little, like, you know, hit ups here and there. Like before Cass got locked up, I did a freestyle to Casanova. He had DM me. It was just, you know, the 2-piece sign with the 8. That was it.
Just supporting.
Yeah. Then a couple months ago, it was Nino Man had commented on one of my things. Cool. Prodigy, before he died, I did a Shook Ones, freestyle to Shook One. Prodigy hit me up.
Rest in
And-
peace, Prodigy. I smoked the phone
And
on my 30th.
then
birthday.
IG went and took it down. They flagged it. So I can't even post it anymore.
I know.
But whatever. So this week, I was at work and I got a DM at like 2 a.m. And I'm looking, I'm a little tired, and it's Jada. So my manager's behind me and he's like, "Oh, that's not Jada. You're lying." So I'm like, "Yo, put it in your phone, see if everything matches." So he puts it in, he's like, I'm like, "That's Jada, bro." Like, open it. So I'm there like, nah, I ain't gonna open it. I want to be clear-headed when I open it, just in case he's on it. I want to be able to respond
For sure.
and not
Yeah.
sound like a dumbass. So
I would have threw up.
I was trying to play it real cool. You know what I mean? So I finally had opened it maybe an hour later. And I can't quote everything, but it was basically, "You got it, and I want to hear more. Send me links."
Dope.
So I sent him links, and I got a crazy work schedule because I have 2 jobs. So when he was talking and like answering me, I was asleep or working, and it was back and forth. So it was like 8 hours in between each. basically he had got back to me, asked if I had like a little clip or whatever, sent the clip, and then he went and threw it on his story.
That's fire.
Yeah.
You know, that's so much respect to Jada for that, because he had to have hundreds of DMs between that, right? You said you were sleeping, and then hours later, because of Jada, because he's obviously getting messages. So for him to like actually check for your shit, like
me.
that's dope. That
Like
gotta be a good feeling.
I could only imagine, because like after I got the story put on from him, then a couple of days later, Summer Walker had commented on one of my posts, liked it, and then she threw me on her story.
Nice.
The feedback I
big.
got from her fans was kind of ridiculous.
That's big.
Like
Well,
it got to the point where
Come on.
it's all females too. So yeah, it was
like,
yeah,
come on.
Bad.
it was a little
Spins,
crazy, and I'm
spins.
not ugly either. So
You gotta
my,
remember sex
my
also
comment,
sells.
my
Sex
comment section was a
sells.
little crazy. Yeah.
Sex sells too.
I just work here.
You know?
Me too, Frank.
But like you said, I can only imagine, because after that happened, I don't know if there's a stoppage on Instagram, but it would stop at a certain number, like of likes, messages, DMs.
Well, that's what happened with him.
Yeah, and I'm like,
and Nitty's
I'm like,
thing.
what the fuck? I can't look for anybody. Like I'm scrolling and scrolling.
Mm-hmm.
So I like, if I show you now where Jada is, I just talked to him yesterday. Again, he had hit me up in the morning, and he's over like 100 messages down.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I can only imagine what they go through.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? This is tiny.
Well, that's why That's why you have a manager.
Yeah, I don't know nobody touching my Instagram.
Facts.
Yeah, you don't need for social media. I think it's best for you to run it yourself, right? I mean,
I could see. I mean, when you get to a certain level, I mean,
You're
I
gonna have
personally,
PR at one point.
I
You're gonna
don't-
have other
yeah,
people
I-
doing things like that for
I
you.
really
so,
don't like social media.
So that's why you have PR.
I don't
Uh,
like.
Promoting is everything. You
Yeah.
have to get out there with that. Like, you know, that's a huge thing. Do
But
you know how
think
many
about it.
people tried to get in touch with Jada this week and tried to like
Yeah.
even get a shot, and you got your shot,
Mhm.
and
Oh, I know.
you shot it.
You
You shot it, so we can hear something good coming soon.
Yeah, this I can't speak on things, but
Understandable.
I just got to put the work in.
you and Frank got any songs together? Yeah, they just clipped. Is
You
that
know?
We got one that's out. It's on my first album. But it's
Yeah.
crazy because we did it on the spot. So
first? What year is your first album? 18.
18, yeah.
Oh
So
my gosh, 4 years.
facts.
Time flies.
We're in the studio with Wabi, and he's like, "You have a beat?" I'm like, "Nah, you're gonna make one." And this is the idea I have. I had the idea of twins, Pun and Joe.
Dope.
So he starts making a beat, and he's like, "Nah, we got to go back and forth." I'm like, "So play it out while he's making it. We gonna go back," and we literally wrote that whole song on the spot, recorded it, and it was done.
That's
it.
dope. That's dope. I like that. The back and forth, the twins, like that's a good concept right there.
OD.
Nobody does that anymore.
And we use like certain things that people be like, that in the middle of Savage Statin it's really rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like this.
Should we play that? I mean,
Go ahead.
yeah,
What's
but,
like-
I mean, I can also you got a tape out you just put out too. I could play something new. Like
Yeah, but I'd rather you play his.
this is your time.
It's your time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I kind of need another.
Since-
another
since-
song from Bree too.
Mm.
I
You
have
can play that one first.
on my.
Yeah.
I feel like Bree
We
should
got
give you the
time.
ones that she got in the cut. She got songs
Oh,
in
you
the
got-
cut that's not even out. Those are the ones you gotta hear.
So why are you sleeping on me? Dude? Like, I'm supporting you.
She's like, send me those cuts, please.
I was just telling him because there's so many versions of just one song because of like the mixing. Because we've been through the process of going to like through like 2-3 different people who want like to engineer the song and stuff. So I have like 3-4 versions of just one song.
Plus, you're gonna need an engineer. I'm just saying.
So yeah, we definitely got a lot of songs.
A lot.
Yeah, like
You
in my-
got clips. You guys should just
in
put
my
out a whole
files.
tape.
We have a project. It's just
Yeah.
we needed to be finished being mixed. But we have I think it's 14 songs, 13 songs, a project of all of us, of Ian. And then
Yeah.
me and her have just us two on 5 track, like an EP, just going crazy up. That she raps.
I
on
feel
this
like
one.
it's more than 5 though.
It
I
might
feel
be like
I heard
7.
her
We
rap
just keep
recently
piling up. Like,
yesterday.
okay, let's see. We go
Throw this
5.
on,
Let's go to
Robert.
8. Let's
Did
go
you
to
put out
10.
a rap song on yesterday when we were in the past?
We went through her entire life. Whatever was on iTunes,
So
we went through yesterday.
from
Well, remember
here,
that?
from here is
We
her
went through the
song.
whole library, I swear.
From here's her song.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
from here is me. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
So that
is that the
one.
other song that you like?
Yes,
That's the one that I rap. Yeah.
yes.
storytelling rap.
Let's hear what that's about. Why'd you put that one out?
So
Who's behind it?
I wrote from here just after I gave birth to my twins. So we were still in the pandemic.
Happy birthday to them. It's their birthday today.
Yeah, they're 2 today.
Oh,
Wow,
happy birthday. God
birthday.
They're gonna
bless.
watch this video when they grow up. Like,
Here's
oh, she
some,
shouted us out on our birthday.
That's dope. Happy birthday.
They've also
bless.
been in music videos and performed while they were in the womb. It's funny.
That's crazy.
But
That's awesome.
so after I had them, we were still in the pandemic. So everything that was going on in the pandemic. So I found a random beat, and I was like, what? I'm a storytell rap on this, and I'm gonna talk about what's going on, and that's basically why I wrote from here. So
Dope. Raquel Digital is her shouting you out.
that's my husband.
Let's
his
go,
marketing.
Brittany from Twins with Love. We watching now.
Kid wasn't
Shout out,
an-
hubby.
Kid wasn't answering once I had to call the studio because he had the bounce house for my nephews.
Oh,
in the back.
Frank was in the
Let's go.
building for that. Frank was in the building for that.
You have,
I
you have 40 boys, 40 little boys,
I closed the mic and said, "You about to get popped out, bro."
and you have no bounce house. That's a problem.
Mm-hmm. They running around crazy.
Oh man,
People going in the street.
that wasn't fun though. That wasn't fun. That bounce house.
That's not for you.
Nah,
Like,
I mean
that's
it
what you
wasn't
need
fun
to-
watching the kids in there being nervous for other people's kids. Like, nah.
Because we're not parents yet, so we get very nervous when they bump.
Enjoy
bump
that.
heads.
No, I
Nah.
love my kids, but enjoy that because when you get to that point, it's like, I know my kids are a little crazy, but now they got to deal with these 40 other crazy kids that I don't know.
I actually thought about it and I was like, if I was to have a daughter like me, I think I would hide. Literally.
You're not allowed out the house without me.
Cell phone, give it to me. Where you going? Oh, you going in the bathroom to do your makeup? Give me your phone.
You don't need the phone to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. You don't need to take no selfies.
Oh my god.
Everything I did, like she's already punished and she's not even conceived yet.
That part. That part.
He's been punished in the womb.
Yo, so who does I Am consist of? How many artists?
4.
4. So
Uh,
you two,
Us two, Andrew Daniel, Emily Murray.
Emily Murray. Okay, you have a song out with Emily Murray too.
Yes.
You have a song out with Emily Murray too.
I got a few.
You got a few.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I think you played one for me. I know I seen the one with you and her. That's why you guys are both rocking it. I Am. Okay, right. Nice.
So can I hear from here?
Yeah, we play from here.
She is my biggest fan.
I love it.
I like what I like. I'm sorry. Like, if I
Can,
don't
can,
like
can you
it,
tell her she needs to come out and do performances?
She needs a what?
Come out and do performances.
100%. I wanted
There
you
we
to
go,
do
yeah.
something live today, and Brandon said, "Don't ask her to do anything live
honestly,
on the spot. That's not right."
Yeah, this isn't the studio like
Nah,
that.
but she could sing
I
without the
know.
engineering.
That's
Alright,
what I'm
So,
saying.
so you want me to
We
hit
can
pause?
talk
You want to go
about
a cappella?
Go ahead.
No.
Wait, what is
You
your
heard,
favorite?
you heard
I'm
what
just
she wanted
kidding.
to hear.
Your favorite female out there right now? What's music right now?
Music, female?
I thought I heard you singing some Rihanna a cappella or something like that recently.
No, I get more of a Lauren Hill, Mary,
Oh, yeah, I sent-
Mary
I sent him the
vibe
video
from
Um,
you.
last night.
So
was that Rihanna?
I think she was singing Rihanna.
oh, I
Burn,
haven't seen the
burn.
stories.
No,
I
it
think I'm
wasn't
too
a story.
scared.
I just sent him the video. I got her warming up for tomorrow.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we were at his birthday party that I threw him.
Oh my god.
Exhausted, and I heard you singing. Did you not say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
I didn't see it
I
till like 2 in
heard
the
you
morning, but
I haven't seen
and
it.
it
I
was
don't like to see it.
beautiful.
Thank you. We do karaoke nights. When we meet up and randomly it's like, okay, we're doing karaoke. However, it's like his wife Steph is there, and then my husband, they don't sing. Well, he says that his wife can sing, but she's shy. So it ends up just being me and Nitty just doing karaoke.
And I can't sing, but I got to fix
But
it.
then
So
he'll
much.
like, then it's kind of like peer pressure because then he's like, oh, I got a song that you could do. And I'm like, I already did like 10 songs. My voice is shot. Like, he's like, no, we're going to do it. We're going to do this song. Like, I want you to give it all you got.
here's some tea
And
with
I'm
some
like,
honey.
Oh my God.
It works though.
I do
does.
karaoke in Cabo, and this year I'm singing "Picture" from Shania Twain. Kid Rock.
Kid Rock, that's a good one.
No, but earlier you asked
I
me who my
can't sing.
favorite.
I just do it because I love it.
I
Like,
mean, that's the
like
best part.
Lyrics.
That's
I
the
like
best part, doing karaoke just for the hell of it. Like, just because you like to
So
doing it.
if you
Brings
had
out
one artist you could freestyle off of right now and sing,
freestyle off of.
not freestyle. I want you to sing. I want you to sing.
Like
Like
So-
sing.
So I like.
I heard you sing.
I don't have a favorite artist, but I do have female artists that I do like to hear. Lauren Hill's one of them.
For sure.
Alicia Keys. I would say
Go.
those are my top two. Occasionally Rihanna, I know she's not really making music right now, but like her older songs,
Like what?
like Umbrella.
Okay.
That's off the top of my head.
I like.
But Lauryn Hill, yeah, definitely. I love
I like
her
her and
sound.
Eminem song.
Lauren.
I could jam
I
it.
like
I
Big
could work
Cruise.
out to her and Eminem song. But
He's at Eminem.
Eminem and the Rihanna, like the Burn song, like stand there.
Oh, love the way you lie.
Love the
Yeah,
way you
yeah.
lie. Yeah,
Like,
I was trying to
I
think of
could
the
get
name of
clocked
it.
in and go hard to that song. Like I like that song a lot.
Yeah.
So
She wanted to hear from here, so I think you should just sing from here.
I think you should just sing as much as you want.
We don't gotta put you on the spot, but I could play it from here.
Why are you being so soft?
Don't look at me.
Why are you being so soft, Bernie? Let the girl
No,
sing. She has it.
It's up to you, Bree.
Let
This
the
is
world
this
hear
is.
it.
So if you play it, I can sing on top of it, or it doesn't work that way.
I mean,
I
you
mean-
can, but it's not gonna sound.
It's gonna sound crazy.
It's gonna sound crazy.
What's the difference? You sound ridiculous either way.
That part.
Just play it, and then
I'll
I
play
could.
it.
I
Got
could.
it.
We mute all our mics except for hers.
Yeah.
What does that mean if I want to jump in?
So I can't say anything.
If I want to jump in? Wait, I can jump in? Oh, snap. Okay.
Sitting in my room, looking at the ceiling, thinking back how this past year got me feeling. Anxiety called my name, I found it appealing. I look where the world is in need of major healing. So much division, forgot about the mission. Selfish ambition, devil didn't ask permission. Are you kidding? God save the children, raising a generation where hate can make a killing. There was a time when we all just got along. There was a time when we knew what was right and wrong. We sang the same tune, but now we singing different songs. We put ourselves in unison is what makes us strong. So many changes got me contemplating. Is this really a world where my kids I gotta raise in? I'm just saying, just start praying. So where do we go from here? How did we end up here right now? Right now. God, are you looking down? Please don't let us drown here on the ground. On the ground. Living in a world where it feels like we're losing. Left or right, pick a side all in the choosing. They hate you when you don't agree. If you don't follow the wave, you an enemy. You got a voice and they have an opinion. Battlefield and nobody here is winning. To reach the throne, God is on the throne. Eyes up to the sky, cause we're not alone. Yeah, yeah, we're not alone. Whoa. Looking in the mirror, do I like what I'm seeing? A picture of paradise, now tell me, am I dreaming? My baby's in my lap, there ain't no greater feeling. Can't help but the fact that this is what we're dealing with. Why are we blinded? Generation so divided. Bond is hiding, and there is no unbinding. Why can't we fight it? Or have we lost a sighting? We're undecided, we feeling so misguided. There was a time when we all wanted to seek the truth. Now all I see is propaganda and this fake news. This putting in to ignorance and mental abuse. This my therapy session, I put it in the book. So where do we go from here? How did we end up here right now? Right now. God, are you looking down? Please don't let us drown here on the ground. On the ground. Living in a world where it feels like we're losing. Left or right, pick a side all in the choosing. They hate you when you don't agree. If you don't follow the wave, you an enemy. You got a voice and they have an opinion. Battlefield and nobody here is winning. To reach their own, God is on the throne. Eyes up to the sky, cause we're not alone. Yeah, yeah, we're not alone. Whoa, yeah, we're not alone. Yeah, we're not alone. Whoa.
Y'all had to listen to that without the headphones on.
Oh, that was Mulberry Cruise.
As a medical worker, as a
I think that's
woman.
that's our favorite song.
What's your favorite?
yeah, because I was in and out of all the nursing homes during all the beginning of COVID, and every day someone else, in their terms, expired. And to me, that's not how you label a death. Like it was like just too much of everything going on at once.
Yeah.
And I was losing myself and helping others, but I was also I wound up getting COVID like 5-6 times, COVID,
God.
pneumonia, and like I'm autoimmune, so it gets harder like
Yeah.
to do that. But literally I did it for the first year and a half into COVID, and then I was like, I'm not doing this. I can't witness any more deaths. I don't want to.
Mhm.
So I choose to not work during this time. Like, and now I'm going back, but it was hard. So on a pandemic level, I
course,
understood that. On a
Because that was written
on
during
a-
the pandemic, right?
Mhm.
That was 2021.
on a wife level, like being home while my husband had to be at work after I wasn't a first responder anymore.
Yeah.
Like I was home, that causes depression. So when you stay home and you stay in your head,
Yeah, of course.
like I felt it all through that song. And like he's like, I don't get why you like want me to keep playing this song, like because like I just lived that. Like I literally just lived every verse of that song. So if you ask me why I fangirl so hard, it's because it's like I feel like a girl followed my life and is singing it, literally.
Like I'm telling.
That's
Telling
I
what
literally,
stories,
I,
telling
I
someone's
literally
story.
had
relate
tears in
to
my
it so
eyes
much.
the first
That's
time I heard that song. I literally was filled up with tears when I heard that because I have best friends. I have really close friends that are healthcare workers, and I have a lot of people that we lost like through this
During the
pandemic,
pandemic.
and people's parents that didn't even get to say goodbye.
Mhm.
So I have a lot of respect for the healthcare workers. I have a lot of respect for how you put that song out there because that was perfect timing. Like
Thank
that
you.
everyone felt that way, and you just voiced it in a beautiful way.
Thank
so
you.
Of course, it's
Definitely.
gonna make me cry. It's not because I'm a little. Bit.
Don't cry because I
Oh,
can't look
old.
at people when they cry because then all of a sudden I start crying. So I'm like,
Nah, I
oh.
turned my head before, like
I'll
in
be
the
like,
beginning
okay,
of
I'm
the
gonna look
song. I
this-
turned my head. I was
Look
like,
this way.
I'm gonna remove my mascara right now.
I hope it's waterproof.
Yeah, it's like I have a long day ahead of me. I can't do this right now. But I really like that one.
Thanks. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Definitely. I'm definitely looking forward to what you and Frank got coming too. You know, like you said, you got clips and ammo.
So
I'm
what is
ready- I'm
dropping?
ready- I'm ready
Extended
for
clips.
What
it.
is dropping on July 4th, which happens to be
The
my
video.
7-year anniversary, right?
Oh,
Wedding
Officially,
anniversary.
yeah, yeah. We got
Congrats.
married.
We got married in Aruba 7 years ago
4th
on
of
July
July.
4th. So don't you think I should get another ring now that it's 7 years? Every
10 years, right, Frank? 10 years?
It's
maybe?
every 7 because
I
7's
just work
lucky.
here. Listen, I plead the fifth. Don't throw
So
me in the
I
middle.
think we should contact some of your people and get me a nice little
Some of your
upgrade me.
I know some people, bro.
upgrade
I know
me.
some jewelers.
Yeah.
I know some people.
I just work here.
You know the vibe.
Oh,
Nah, I
But we
think
dropping the
10
video for
years.
Love Again on
July 4th.
That's dope.
So we could stream it through everything.
Everything.
everything. It'll be on YouTube. The video. I don't know. Like there's weird. It's like weird putting it up. Like I don't know.
How are we gonna put it up? Like in our
It's on-
bios.
It's on YouTube.
So
So it'll be on
Yeah,
YouTube.
if we go there right now,
100%.
You
there's
just
like
copy
not
the
a
link.
countdown, but it says
Like a
upcoming
premiere.
4th
There's
of
a
July.
preview, like preview, and it
Yeah,
gives
yeah.
you the amount of days at which it
I
will
peeped that.
debut.
Oh, so we could copy that link and put it in our bio.
For
Yeah.
sure.
We want. Okay.
Mhm.
That's what I was asking. How we
Yeah.
put it out there.
Yeah, I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
we just keep sharing.
And then July 6th, right after you put that out, we're gonna go and hear Juliet that we heard at SOBs. We all gonna
yeah, there's a show
squad
at
up.
SOBs. There's like
We're gonna support each
it's a
other.
bunch of artists actually.
But
I can't think of the lineup right now.
But we going to see her.
But yeah,
we going to see her.
But we
so
going to
this
see my
this
girl,
Juliet,
Juliet.
She's been up on
My-
the show before.
My baby girl.
So we were just gonna go check her out, and the other artists that are gonna be there too. I can't think of the lineup right now, but there's a
Yeah,
bunch of artists. gonna be
SOBs. What I like about SOBs is they don't book just anybody. There's a booking process with
Mhm.
SOBs. You got to send them your name. If they're like,
I've never been.
if you have a name, like as an artist, if you have a name that's not suitable, like
Her management is very good.
you can't get on the show. So let's just say like Cameron, if he wasn't who he was and they called him Killer, he wouldn't be able to perform at
What-
SOBs.
she's
Like
with
the-
depends on your name.
Well, she's with the
Your
Heat
music.
Makers. So
Oh, but she's lit.
She's with the Heat
Yeah,
Makers.
she's
so
lit.
she's like, and this girl is you would love her when you meet her. You'll vibe so well with her. No, don't the two of them like
for sure.
she's all about energy.
No, you don't think-
she's all about energy and vibes and only good aura around her.
That's a fact.
She does not speak about anything negative, and she's gone through some shit, and you could hear it in her songs, and that's why I love her too.
That's
I mean,
dope.
I went from waitressing side by side. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, we made a lot of money together, like waitressing, but she's gonna make a lot more money with her voice because she's a young girl, so she's
Oh, yeah,
just
she's
getting
got-
started. Like she didn't even start yet, really, if you want to think about it. And
Yeah.
she's already like doing SOBs. I'm going like I'm 35.
I've never even been to a
They
show.
told
at
me I'm
SOBs.
almost 40
lit.
last night at
Yeah?
Bernie's birthday
lit.
party.
Yeah, I've never even been there.
They
I'm
aged
excited to
me.
go there.
They didn't even fail.
You guys got any shows coming up? You said I remember.
I perform at least twice a month.
I love how you just.
Why
rolls
don't
his
you
eyes.
invite
I because
us?
I roll my eyes because you know why I roll my eyes.
I know
but,
why.
Why
Um,
don't you invite us? And why don't you perform?
It's more of like a location, and like he wants to throw like Thursday night shows at me, and I live in PA, and I'm with the kids like all day, and my
So,
husband doesn't get home.
What
till,
about like
6
once a
or-
month? If you compromise like once a month, and then there's a brief like feature, you know, and I'd
It
go
would
out
work
there.
if it was
don't
a
even gotta be a
weekend.
feature.
A weekend.
She can get her own show.
We know.
I booked them shows where I'm just a featured artist on their set because they want me to be. See, I would love to go out and see her perform,
So
but
do
she'd
it
be
out
like,
in Jersey.
let's
Meet-
do a
meet
song. I
halfway.
need you to do it with me.
Why don't you
Like-
meet halfway and let's go to Jersey and let's get a venue.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we
and
would
then
definitely
we
find
get
I
you
was-
guys,
middle.
we'll get Juliet, we'll get our crew popping, like you
No,
know,
I
spot
100%.
up.
I'm gonna. We've done our own shows.
Well,
It's
we
called
started-
And
Walu.
then now we
I was
have
just
him.
about to say Walu.
Yeah.
We're about to do another one. I just don't know so far like where I want to do. I've done one on Staten Island and I've done one in Orlando. I thrown a show in Orlando. I'm not even from there,
Or
and we
That's
packed
dope.
out both venues.
Yeah, because we
That's
said
dope.
we wanted to do a party there, like after Labor Day.
Let's do
like
it.
I
for
want to do
Bernie's
like
View,
a Bernie's View party. Has
like a
people
launch
pop up,
party of
perform.
just like people
That's
that came
Let's do
through
it.
and stayed
Make that happen.
consistent and loyal. To
I gotta.
Bernie's View.
We're
somebody
working
we-
on it.
Somebody
And
we could
want people to
have-
perform though.
I know, I peeped
the
that.
sound system. I listen. The push up
Yo,
bars
I'm
over
scared of
here.
that thing. I'm scared of
somewhere.
that thing.
I'm not doing 20, but I'll give you 10 like after the show's
Nah,
over.
he got to give you the 20 for you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'll do my
I
own.
do- I own
I
like
carry my
80
own
from
weight.
last week.
I carry my
100.
own weight, Frank.
100.
Yeah, good
Oh,
luck with
Lord, we have
that
to
one.
run it back to prove that.
No, but yeah,
Shout-
she.
shout out to Victoria Rivera. Let's go, Bray.
Hey, Vicky.
You popping?
I forgot to
I
shout
don't
out.
even think you know what you're
Rocal.
about to do.
What? How so? What do you mean?
You're about to break it. Like you're gonna go up there. Like you're.
I like
breaking
that.
it.
I received that. I
You,
received
you're
that.
gonna
Yeah.
shatter that glass, and I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna be like, hey,
Remember me?
fangirl.
Yeah, I mean, like from here,
I'm
really
just a
is
fangirl.
a hit. Like I feel like the song could just get into like the right hands. Like that song's a hit from here. Like it really
Appreciate
is.
that.
It is a hit.
It's definitely
That-
hard.
that's
I
for
mean, I'm jamming to it at all times of day. You see me jamming to it, like when I'm just chilling out, like you know, relaxing.
Is it-
And like when I texted you saying, I was like, "Yo, I'm just relaxing and listening to your music right now," because it's like she understands.
I can't wait for you guys to hear the project
yeah.
because the project is based on emotions. So it's not like there's a certain every song is a different emotion. So
I ca-
one of them,
The
she was
Project Dragon Phoenix.
no, not
project?
that one. The
Okay.
I Am project.
I Am Project.
So
yeah. There's a lot of songs.
there's
on
songs that
project.
we
Yeah, but
created just like, all right, let's put this beat on. How do you feel? She goes and does a hook. It's like, all right, I'm gonna put a verse on this. How I feel too. And we just that whole project came together the same way. Like it was all different emotions.
I
And it just
kind of
worked out.
felt
Looking
bad
forward to that.
because at one point, and like, what is it, More Love, right?
I love again.
Love Again,
Logan.
my favorite song. I kind of felt the way you felt in your rap verses at one point. I was like,
Your perspective.
oh my god. I was like, oh my god, am I the dude?
But yo,
I
that's,
was
what-
like, am I
that's
the
what's
dude?
great about music,
Am I
though.
the
Like
dude?
when
Like,
you can relate
I just,
to it.
I did that. Like, and I'll own it, like 100%. Like,
love hard, but I know I'm hard to
did
love
both
back.
sides. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it's a blessing and a curse to love so hard. You
It
know
is.
what I mean? Like, because you're so easily hurt, but at the same time, it doesn't make me ever love any less, no matter how many times I get hurt. Like, that's the type of person I am. I can't sing for shit, but I'll be your number one supporter.
In the
though.
shower, everybody can
Yeah.
sing.
I'll be your number one
That's a
supporter.
fact.
I will be your
I can
biggest
sing in
hype
the
girl,
shower.
and I will always follow through. If I didn't think that your music was worth it and you were worth it, like, why would I reach out to a random girl that I never met before and been like, yo, I felt that. Like, I'd like you to come on my husband's show, who I do nothing to do with this. All I do is like, happy birthday. Yeah, it was a podcast skit, and I didn't think it was gonna do anything with it.
Yeah.
And this is what he loves to do. And then I found you, and I was like, this girl has to come on the show. And then I said to Nitty, I said, how do I get Brie?
Write
How do
her
I-
because if I write
how
her,
do I
she's not
get
gonna
Brie?
come.
And then he's like, DM her. He DM her. I was like, and I was like, really? She's just gonna ignore it, whatever. And recently, a lot more people that I didn't think would respond to my DMs
Mhm.
have been responding. So there's a couple of cool things that are gonna be coming up.
Keeps you in them
So-
shots, you see.
I really didn't think they were gonna be like good ones, but we have some good things. Like people are humble. Some people remains humble.
Mhm.
Like you brought up Jada. Like I respect that. Jim Jones, humble.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite
you,
rappers
you
right
guys
now.
don't all agree with me about
Still.
Joe Budden. Still
Joe
humble.
Budden is my favorite, and I get
What's your favorite?
crap for it all the time.
No,
What's
one of
your-
the
My
best
number
lyricists.
one favorite artist ever is Joe
No,
Budden. I
Between-
promise you.
Between a
Nah,
song,
musically,
your
he's-
song and
he's great.
that's another clocked in song for me. Joe Budden, the Rolls. What's the roll song?
Rolls, Rolls is he has roles and he has role models.
And it's All of Lost 1 and 2,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like the Rolls, and it's him. He's telling a whole story.
And then like that whole ordinary
Oh,
love shit.
Ordinary Love
Oh, that whole album.
Yeah.
Like
it was, like,
I
8 parts,
respect
I know.
Joe Budden so much because like I really think I love how he tells a story. Like Brie tells a story, like you tell a story, like Juliet told a story. Like I like that. That's my thing. I don't care what genre you sing. I just want you to tell me a story that I could relate to, so I could vibe out to it.
That part.
Because I could vibe to any genre. We in Jamaica, we were vibing.
Word.
But we
Reggae only. You know what I mean?
Reggae.
we went to. I'm gonna
That's
tell
it.
you really quick. We
Soca.
went to a church in Jamaica
We did.
for healing, because I feel like I want to do as much healing as possible. I'm on a journey right now, and Nitty knows, and so we met a bishop, and he didn't want anything from us, nothing. And usually, like they're trying to get you for money. Everyone would be
Mhm.
like, forget it.
Mhm.
They literally
Bishop Shaw. Shout out Bishop Shaw. in
Bishop
Jamaica.
Shaw in Montego Bay. Thank you so. Actually, it was Kingston, right?
No, it was Montego Bay.
He blessed me, and as he was blessing me, 3 Jamaican guys started singing "Oh Happy Day."
Oh, happy day.
And when
That's
you
right.
like,
In the
I got
church,
chills
in the
again.
church.
I just got a chills from that
I
too.
just
I'm
got
not gonna lie to
chills,
you.
In the church.
That was crazy.
So
In the
when
church
you
in Jamaica, it was
hear-
crazy.
when you hear them beating on one drum, singing "Oh Happy Day" with the Lord present with you, and you get on a journey to get healed, like you can't help but full out cry.
Mhm.
Like it gave me hope, and it's all about and I keep looking at your hat, faith over fear.
You know
That's
the
what it's
vibes.
all about. Like
Mhm.
that's what it's all about, and that's what he said to me. He also made me throw up because he made me drink something, saying that it was healthy for me, like it'll get rid of any toxic. And then we were nervous that I hope it wasn't in an exorcism or shit. 'Cause that guy had me drinking holy
Nah,
water,
It was water with
holy water,
like,
and then I
like
projectile
virgin oil.
vomited, so I was a
Right
little
there and
nervous.
there.
The Exorcist.
Or later on.
Yeah.
Or later
I was
on.
like
at the
Emily
church, they made him
Rose.
drink.
Did she throw up there? Like,
Yeah, Jamaica.
No, like after we left, she threw up.
Oh, after I was like,
She was gagging while she was drinking it, but she wouldn't throw up in front of the
Gotcha.
bishop.
You drink holy water mixed with olive oil and tell me you're not gonna gag.
Ugh. If I drink,
I was like,
anything
if
with
this is
olive
gonna
oil,
help
it's over.
I said this bishop said this is gonna help me, so if it's gonna help me, like I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, the oil was probably
And
anointed.
then I
that's
went
why.
to go lay in the healing. We
Yeah.
went to
It
the healing
works.
waters right after that, and a Jamaican guy rubbed the clay, the healing clay. It's actually rose quartz
I think it's a hustle.
all
but-
over our body.
You know the vibes.
No, like because that's
I
that's
believe
not a
that it-
church.
I
You're going
believe
into
that it
the
works.
wilderness.
That-
But I mean,
that's the
when
big
you-
thing. You got to believe that
I'm
you're
better
being
than I
healed,
was before I left.
you know?
So God works in very weird ways,
Mhm.
for sure.
and we're all about to begin blessed. And
I received that.
Yeah, we received that.
So like, what do you guys do today? Like Sunday today, after today, you guys working? You go straight to the store.
she
We about
just
to
said
go
she
sh-
has 2 kids.
Today's the
Her-
kid's birthday, so she's leaving.
Going
But-
back to
Kid's
PA.
birthday.
She had a
party,
taco
okay.
taco 2 party.
We're going
It was
to
the
the
cutest
studio.
Party
You're going
ever.
straight to the store
Straight to the studio.
at the crib
At the
store.
crib.
Nice.
He had a Bernie's
I'm a
View
recording,
party. That
you
was
know what
his
I'm
theme
saying?
last night. We can't forget about that. Our kids had a taco because they were 2. You had a Bernie's View theme party last night.
I did. She had the cake with the headphones. It said Bernie's View. It was nice.
That's
Nice.
See
dope.
the
Try
MVP.
it.
No,
I
well,
tried.
that's another 20.
Okay, I'm up to 40. My mother's gonna love Nitty because I'm gonna be in shape in
I'm
no
winning
time.
this today.
Yeah, you won. You didn't even say it not once yet.
Yo, I'm working on it.
My guy.
No, but not for nothing. He has been working on it, and he's even playing ball twice a week.
You know,
For me to get up and leave the house after a doctor's appointment.
When you
the other
tagged me that
day,
you was clocked in, I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't go out like because of like I told you I got anxiety and like things like that. Like I really don't. And by myself, forget about it. Never. And then I tagged you and I was like, I had your song on my ears,
you're
and then
walking.
I just kept going. I kept
Oh,
going,
sorry.
and
I
I
saw
wouldn't
that.
stop until I hit a certain number.
Mhm.
And I was like one shy, so I just ran around the block again. So I went over. So I
It
did
worked out.
Yeah,
You did
gotta
more than
push
what you had to
push
do.
yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
But I just want to thank you all for being here today, and I want to say early birthday to my husband.
Thank you.
Happy
you.
early
And we
birthday.
respect you.
Appreciate everybody.
And we have some good things coming up. July 4th.
Happy birthday to Bree Cruz's kids,
Thank
children.
Oh,
you.
Twins, right?
Twins, boy, girl.
Boy, God bless.
Thank you.
God
She got
bless.
blessed in one
First
shot.
time.
That's
First
awesome.
shot.
I would love that.
Uh,
I would love that. I would.
It's
receive
hard,
that.
but it's
I would
worth it.
receive that.
yeah.
It's
Nah,
so
yeah,
worth
that's
it.
beautiful. That's
It's so
beautiful.
worth it.
The one having one is like, oh my god. I can imagine having two
Oh yeah, that's like
at the same time.
having a me and him. We wouldn't even have enough money for tutors for school.
You gotta be the tutor.
Exactly.
That's
We'd
what-
have to go
You
back
gotta-
to
you
school.
gotta do- you
I
gotta
have a
degree.
bachelor's,
You
but
got a
I
degree.
I know I have a couple of degrees, but that
I
doesn't
don't
mean
remember
they
math.
do new math now. They do new
Yeah,
math in school. It's not
counters
the
and-
same.
Really?
It's not the
It's
same. You're right.
crazy.
I don't know
my
why.
You gotta go on
9-year-old nephew
YouTube
has to teach
to
me.
learn.
Yes, you do. My 9-year-old nephew was like, you could Google it, and I was
Yeah.
like, sorry. Like he's really smart, and I love that they're so smart and like kids. And that's another thing about from here. Sorry to bring that up though. I don't have children yet, but I fear for my children, for my nephews, and for your children and other ones, because I can't be at every school protecting every
Mhm.
kid.
For
Because
sure.
I offered to like, I told my sister I'd volunteer at schools. I'd try to be like a security guard. Like,
That's
yo, I would
60.
stand in front of
we
someone
up to
before.
60.
So
Yo, Frank, I don't think you know. It doesn't matter when it comes to me. So from here, it touched me because like kids should not have to be doing drills to stand on a toilet to not be
Yeah, that's
heard.
different.
Like
Is that what's
fire
going on?
drills,
Yeah.
fire drills are
I
normal.
didn't
Not
hear that.
not
That's
shootings in
crazy.
school and to
I could,
hide our
um,
kids. You guys can attest to this right now. Like
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
I could really. I work for the Department of Education too.
Okay, so like I think
The
you guys
shooting
should
that
have
happened
a.
at 36th Street, that was my building.
That's crazy.
You want to hear the worst thing? I'm probably gonna get a lot of backlash for
Who cares?
this. I think every teacher should have a license, be able to have a license to carry to protect their students.
I give you a thumbs up on that one.
I'm sorry.
at least-
I
at
don't think
least
you should
a
be teaching
security
kids how to
guard. At
hide
least a
from
security
guns.
guard.
like an extra,
Teach
like an
kids to be
ex-military
kids.
or somebody like that.
Let
you know,
kids be
Definitely,
kids.
but-
First, it's the pandemic. Now we have to put them on toilet bowls and pretend like we're hiding them.
Mhm.
So, or teach them how to hide from a active shooter. And then we're putting teachers in lives. They didn't sign up to be police officers
Nope.
or first
No.
responders.
They don't even get paid enough to be.
So
police
This
officers.
world's a
where is
crazy
all our
place.
money going? Why can't we put a police officer in front of every school with a gun? What, too many kids are dying, and that's not cool on my watch.
I think we found a new mayor.
Mayor.
Sorry.
I'm just saying
Representative.
that your song, as an aunt, I know I'm not a mom yet, but as an aunt, your song touched me on that level as well.
Appreciate
So I
that.
just wanted to give you respect for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate everybody coming up today.
Thank you for having us.
You know,
Yeah,
Frank
thank
Nitty, season regular. You know, we're still in season 1, but
I don't
season
think-
regular.
I don't think people are okay with me wanting to have a gun.
Bro will have her license. Sorry, American Made Podcast.
I'm not.
She said. She said.
Oh,
I'm
that's-
gonna get-
Bree. That's my
he
husband.
typed it wrong.
Oh,
She about to
Bree.
get her gun license.
Bree will
Oh,
have
okay.
her. In the state of
Oh,
PA,
Bree will have
because
a
I live in
license.
PA,
Oh,
you
okay.
can have a license to
Okay,
carry.
I was like,
Gosh.
Have you
Bro. No, Bree. It's a typo.
I thought somebody
Yeah.
was mad. I thought.
My husband definitely wants to teach me how to he goes to the
Yo.
range all
You
the
from
time,
Patterson, New
so-
Jersey? How you don't know how to
my
shoot?
dad has
You
my
don't
dad
know
has
how to
no
shoot.
boys, but he has 2 girls. But both of us know how to shoot. I'll
And
tell you
that's
that right
fire.
now.
From
That's fine.
Patterson. Shout out Victor Cruz.
All right, well,
Best giant of all time.
let's wrap this.
in my opinion. That's a
Wrap
lot.
it.
Actually, before we get out of here, can I just play one from from my man Jo with us?
Oh.
You could throw on
I seen. Wait, is
Oh,
Is
here,
it-
do you
is
have
it-
a favorite
is
already
it-
up there
Nah,
or something?
honestly, I just met.
Oh,
Junior.
since we're old, we can do.
Dang, you see what you started?
Why are you keep
Yo, I was
doing
gonna
that?
play- I was gonna play
That's
Duffy.
far.
I'm in the same thing
You
with
really,
Frank.
gonna play me like that? So I really look
No.
like I'm gonna be 40?
Listen, I'm.
You
up
look like the
there.
youngest
I don't
one
look
here,
like I'm up
besides
there.
his son.
Yeah, for real.
That's
That's
crazy.
my son. My son's gonna be a junior in high school.
I wish I was gonna be a junior. in
Yeah,
high
you know what I mean?
Yo, off the new
That's
tape,
cool.
though.
I love
Duffy?
that. I love that
Nah,
you're
go-
here.
Go to
Thank
the
you.
other tape
My father's
and
everything. to
play
me.
Power. Little nostalgia.
That's crazy because I put that on yesterday.
You did?
Sure did.
Am I gonna get some more clocked in songs out of this guy? You're gonna amp me?
Oh,
You're
for
gonna
like
hype me?
working out?
J.O.
You might hit
Blanco.
somebody with a weight.
This should be played at high volume,
Turn me on.
preferably in a residential area.
Turn me.
I'm really here to spit, not here to make no sound effects. Talking on the 6ix9ine, that really ain't my type of sex. Niggas getting money here for telling, not my type of check. Most of y'all is good for neck, but acting like you earn respect. Look, I don't know. Stop asking me about your chick. The next time you ask, I'ma say that I ain't piping yet. I'm coming at the viper's neck. Shorty foul like Anwan. Sex on the beach. Swear to God, I tan some. Never lie on my dick. I lay for easy access. My bed like the Olympic trials. I had to do it backflips. So you talk about sex. Well, that's cause I had sex a lot. How you mad at me? Cause shorties never gave your sex a shot. Moving like I'm selling rock. Spitting like an indica. Out in Puerto Rico. Body looking like a Chico. She do it for the thrill. Boy, she at that line like free throws. Shorty took me out to eat. I don't believe in freeloads. Key to life. Money, power, respect. What you need in life. Money, power, respect. Till we eating right. Money, power, respect. If you sleep on that, you'll see the light. It's the key to life. Money, power, respect. What you need in life. Money, power, respect. Till we eating right. Money, power, respect. Money, power, respect. Money, power, respect. If rap is a game, we are not on the same level. My flow is one-on-one. How you rocking the same bezel? How they let you think you better than what you are? I'm hotter than the sun and you barely a dying star. How far you wanna go? How long do you wanna take this? I beat that ass so bad, you be praying it's the Matrix. I'm stepping like the latex that birthed you, son. R.I.P. the prodigy. I'ma murk you, done. These niggas trash admitted. Their whole style's a gimmick. Out here I got more bodies than abortion clinics. Everybody's authentic, but what clothes would you cut from? Must have been a hand-me-down. Your whole style been tossed around. I'm sellable. Niggas said you had to go. Stupid. Till you stepped up in my presence. Your Charlie Brown shine, couldn't like the wait for peasants. So then in summer minutes, my flow is foreign like Venice. First you gain the power, get the power, then you earn respect. Trying to make examples for those who haven't heard me yet. Gangsters moving silence, they ain't hear me, but they heard the tech. Cut you up so fast, devil didn't know you murdered yet. I murdered it on 10 toes. Shorty strip like Melrose. Got my dick up in my hand for all you fucking kleptos. I didn't write and left those. How you gonna rep those? You said your man had balls. Baby girl, I bench those. Key to life. Money, power, respect. What you need in life. Money, power, respect. Till we eating right. Money, power, respect. If you sleep on that, you'll see the light. It's the key to life. Money, power, respect. What you need in life. Money, power, respect. Till we eating right. Money, power, respect. Money, power, respect. Money, power, respect.
I like that, girl. I like that. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
I'm sure a lot of girls are happy they can put a face with that music now. So what's the story with you? You single? You dating? You have a girlfriend? Because a lot of people
you
are
know-
gonna want to know. You know, I have a lot of single cousins.
We're gonna do that off air because Jada said so.
Okay. I'm not messing with Jada, but
No,
I
I-
do
I-
respect him.
No, I do have somebody though, but we're
Okay.
gonna. Yeah.
I'm not causing any trouble, so
No,
I'm
no.
happy you
Nah,
have someone
Power's a
and stay
dope
happy
song though.
together.
Power's fire though.
I'll give you the reason being. So like, Jada's been giving me like the sauce lately, right?
If I heard a man put a song like that out, I wouldn't think that you had I'm gonna be honest. From a girl's
I
part, I
wanna hear
wouldn't think
about
you
that.
had
I
a
wanna hear
serious
the-
relationship.
So
I would think you
I got a
you're
whole-
more on like that fuckboy level. To be honest with you,
No, no.
like doing my thing. Like I don't care what you have to say. I'm a
let
fuck
me
your girl. If
let
they
me
come across,
speak on it. Let
you
me
know?
speak on it. So before music, like I had a whole life before music. Like I was,
I'm on point.
you are. So
Like
I
a
was,
decimal.
I was boxing before this. I was ranked number 3 in the United States was gonna pop and everything. I had met Jada, 7 degrees of separation. I haven't mentioned him yet. We were front row at the Barclays Center sitting next to each other. There's a video of us chopping it up, and I helped him get over the barricade when he jumped in the ring.
That's the universe.
But I would never, I'm not gonna be on some groupie shit and be like, yo, bro.
That was
Same.
me.
You know what I mean?
Same.
10 years ago.
like what I
never.
do to Brie.
You know?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I don't do that to everyone, but
So long story short, I've been rapping since I was 13. I've been traveling for boxing though. You know, I wasn't rapping, putting stuff out. I've been rapping for years. Boxing was like first priority then, and I had a heart attack. So I can't box anymore. That all went down the drain. So
Yeah,
like,
heart attack at what age?
I was 22.
Wow.
22 years old.
Yeah.
God bless.
No,
what,
I'm
you have
lying, I'm lying.
CHF?
I'm lying. I'm not good with age. I think my brain is like, don't
You have
tell anybody-
CHF?
No, it's undiagnosed.
No.
We still don't have a. They don't
That's
have a.
crazy.
I went through.
Oh, bet I'll give you.
You know,
I got someone for you. My father's hot doctor.
Oh, okay. My cousin he was a high level athlete too.
Dr.
For
Oz.
the Olympic, he
and
died at 25
someone.
in his sleep. Same thing.
Crazy.
Wow.
My father's whole family too, and then we just caught it before
Yeah.
my father would have passed, and it wasn't even his appointment.
That's
And
it's really
His
wild.
heart was only like
That's how the
4%.
universe works.
we were in Mexico the night before doing tequila slammers with him. He flew us all to Riviera Maya. My father the next day he's in Lenox Hill getting a pacemaker defibrillator put in because his heart's not pumping at all,
Yeah.
and it was all water.
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
That's what heart. So when your stomach starts getting bigger, that's
Mhm.
your heart.
Yeah. I had a angiogram done, and it
It-
turned out that my right coronary artery isn't even on the right. Like it's in a whole nother
My
place.
cousin's heart's on her left side of her body.
Yeah.
too.
Wow.
Yeah, I was on the table because it's supposed to be for
I got-
15 minutes. I was there for 55 minutes because they couldn't find it.
No.
And then because I'm awake, I chose to be awake during it.
Why would you ever do that?
Because there was supposed to be 15 minutes, not
You
55.
never heard of bro before?
Wait, so I'm on the table and he
I mean,
looked
Michael
down
Jackson
at
did.
me and was like, "Yo, your maker made you different." When they finally found it.
It
That's
definitely
crazy.
did make you different, but that's in a good way too.
Yeah.
And
Appreciate
off
it.
air, I'm gonna give you the good talk.
Okay.
Dr.
okay.
Oz's
But yeah,
partner.
you here
I
now.
honestly don't want to see
Shout out
doctors anymore.
Dr. Oz's Forest. He
I was a
saved my
guinea pig
father's
for like a
life.
year
I
and a
don't
half.
care. No more guinea pigs.
Copy.
Only the best. But thank you everyone for coming.
Yes,
for having
thank
us.
you,
It was a
everybody.
pleasure
Hope
to
to be
meet
back.
you, Bree.
No, definitely,
Likewise.
definitely. I'm
It was
looking
good to
forward
meet
to
you.
hear everybody's
You
projects.
definitely put that
coming,
song down.
Especially the I Am
No
Not Familiar
disrespect
one.
to whatever girl you with, but
Nah, she knows the drill.
I'm just telling you
We
how
had a
it
chit
is.
chat.
I'm just telling you how it is, how it sounds from a girl listening to that,
Yeah, I copy.
you know? And I'm sure a lot of girls like the way it sounded.
Yeah, that's not even
And I'm also
even
sorry.
anything crazy.
Also, sorry for
He
saying
knows
that.
Oh
That's
yeah,
not even
nah,
any-
that was
that's-
he got crazy songs. That was
So,
Oh, I'm gonna tap in.
don't worry, they're going to
I'm
be
a
played
type
while
of-
I'm be clocked in. I'm leaving in like 20 something days to go to Cabo with my cousin.
Plenty of
that's,
time.
my
that's 20
head.
that's 20 days to clock in. You're
20 days to clock in. I want to see
Plenty
the
of time.
difference in 20 days
That's
You'll
it.
because I
see-
see a difference in 7.
I was about to say you'll see it in 7.
I see it. I see it different in
14.
7. A lot of people said something to me, and I'm like in the back of my
Yeah.
head, I'm like,
Even just
Don't
playing ball.
gas me up.
no,
I
you
feel
you
it.
motivated me. You
But it's-
pushed me.
It's not just physical too; it's mental.
Mental. You, like,
because
you
you feel
helped me
good
get out of
about
a
yourself.
rut.
Yeah,
A bad rut.
We always need somebody else. So the enemy's job is to isolate us because when you isolate somebody, the voice sounds like it's your voice.
Yeah.
What's the best way to get somebody to stand still? Make it sound like them. I'm telling myself this is not it, and it's not really you. You know what I'm saying? So we need other people, and the problem as people is that we always, when we go through something, we pull back and withdraw from it. I don't want to be around nobody. I don't want to give them this energy when they're giving you energy to get away from that energy.
I try
Right.
not to let anyone.
Especially when people
burden
try
be
to
my-
give you like a lot of people are
my
like, I
burden.
don't want to hear that about. You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
want
Like,
my burden to be anyone else's burden. That's my biggest problem. So I try to take the weight of the world, and then sometimes
Can you carry it all?
That's real heavy.
I can carry it all,
But then it
sometimes
hurts.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those other people
I'm-
that are there to
I
pick
fight.
you up.
I fight.
If you give, I seen this
We
YouTube
all fight
video.
every day. Everyone fights something every day.
If we have 500-pound weight and you can pick it up by yourself and hold it, why not separate that between the 5 of us and we all hold 100 pounds? It'll be lighter on every single one of us.
I totally think that everyone should think like that, but a lot of people don't.
That means you gotta cut them out. That's what Jada.
Facts.
That's what Jada told him. You
Facts.
see what I'm saying? And this is just gems from.
I feel like my circle's getting smaller but stronger.
That's how it's supposed to be. I'd rather
Because
10
it's
lines than 100
quality,
sheep.
not quantity.
facts.
And that's something I've learned personally too.
It hurts to see them go, but at the same time,
Don't let the door
it
hit
kind
you.
of feels like I could breathe.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to carry a weight anymore, and I have to just worry about me and focus on my journey. Like this is my journey. I have to worry about just me and my husband and my family. That's it.
What you could do.
Rather 10 lion than 100 sheep.
Facts.
So a couple of days we're gonna be celebrating this song coming out, the video, and then
the
we're
video, the song's been
and
out.
then we're gonna link up and celebrate again at
Those numbers running up,
SOBs,
I'm sure.
I'm just gonna turn up.
and then at
Forever.
the end of the summer we're gonna throw something.
When's the
We're gonna throw
SOBs
something
again?
special.
So there's
July
a 6th.
6th.
I'm not sure
July
who's on the lineup, but
So we're gonna get
I'll
our
send you the
tickets
link,
for
guys.
that.
I'll send you the link.
I'll
Okay,
send you.
copy.
Yeah, I'll send you
I'll
all
send
the
it to
link.
I got it.
And
She sent it to me actually.
at the end, I told Juliet to link up with you. She told me
She
she
was
did.
like,
I,
yeah,
they
I'm
FaceTime me.
performing SOBs.
They were like, "Is this okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I already hit him up." And Danielle, that's like my family basically. So she's very persuasive and she's very good with the management. She pushes and pushes, and that's how
That's how things get done.
persistency like is the key.
Yeah, you
Consistency.
gotta keep shooting.
Consistency, like. So I'm
You hear
excited
that?
to see everything blow up between all three of you.
yeah,
appreciate
definitely.
Just
that.
remember though, when you're on top, we're
Why
right here.
why
Nah.
wouldn't y'all be there with us?
Yo, we coming.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
coming. We working
What
on
am
it.
I gonna do?
There's something.
I mean, like hype girl is not like a
there's-
job.
Nah, there's plenty.
There's
Remember?
so
PR?
this is
I know.
crazy.
Oh.
Shut up.
So
Yo, Parker already started.
we look at the big. We always look at the all right. Well, there's only one manager. There's only one this.
Uh-huh.
We need somebody to roll blunts because I'm not trying to do that. We need somebody to
Neither
bring.
am I. They have to come already rolling.
You know what I'm saying?
So
we need alcohol passed around. Things that. put
you
us
are
in
the
a-
performer. I can't be the bougie one being the PR.
Why not?
Well, I'll have an assistant.
Why not? You know what I'm saying? There you go. You got
There you
somebody
go.
to.
Somebody to help you with the load.
I mean, like, I basically have one now, and I don't do anything.
Yeah, I'm hub blunt roller.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Then we'll figure it out. But that's how it's supposed to be. That's the problem with people. They never want to bring anybody with them when there's those people that helped you get there. And then you want to just connect with the people that are already there.
You
You
always tell them
Mhm.
to have elevator right back down to get them.
know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They should be on the elevator with you. You
That's
don't
why
gotta send it back
God's
down.
gonna
Right.
continuously
Facts.
blessing you because
appreciate
you are
that.
the way you are.
I appreciate that.
All three of you. And
Appreciate
I'm
it.
sure your
Thank
son's
you.
really proud of you right now. Like,
Oh, he's real mellow. It takes a lot for him to get hype. Yeah, he's
are you
super
proud of
mellow.
your father?
See?
Yeah.
What
He's a
music he
man,
listens
but
to?
he's here. He's with his dad.
Oh yeah.
He could have been playing ball or in a pool right now. It's 90 degrees.
He won't post me on his IG though.
Nah, why not?
He hit me like, yo, that's
Yo, give me-
crazy.
My man, give me a phone. I'll take a selfie with you, just you and your dad. I'll tag you in pictures. I'll find you. I'm a girl. I'm a Scorpio. I can find you, but in
Yes,
like
you gonna
5
find
seconds.
I don't even have his IG.
I'll find you.
I never seen him.
I'll
bro.
find
I don't
it.
want it.
He's
I'm
probably
good.
like, I don't want to be friends with my dad.
Yeah,
On social
nah, me,
media.
I just find it weird. I'm good.
I just like the fact that I don't know like none of my kids' friends, but they know me. Oh my god, that's
I feel like a lot of people know you.
But you know what's good about it? When you rap, you don't rap about anything that's like, oh my God.
I mean, I got some spicy stuff. I just ain't
Yeah,
put
but
it out
you
yet.
have to go deep. You have to go
Spicy.
deep into some things. A lot of things are all like breeze, like which
Yeah.
are family oriented. Like I ain't gonna drop his track at my dad's 75th birthday party. You know what I mean? But at the same time, on the after party, I would be definitely putting that on and turning up to that.
after dark.
I want to say something. I'm gonna put pressure right now. So I never met Bree. We've chit chatted, right?
Oh, you about to get that smoke?
No, so I've been low key trying to like, yo, I need you on the track, but I know I'm a little aggressive, and I'm
He's
like,
trying
I'm
to find the right
Yo,
track.
between
I'm
her,
like-
Juliet, Nini,
Yo, why
and
don't
you
do
you
something
can
for the
make a
girls?
sick.
Oh, I got. Bro,
You have a lot of
super-
ladies' music. I'm
super
already
versatile.
assuming. I'm
Super
assuming he has like
versatile.
that, like
I'm not gonna lie.
Put
He
you
helped
to
me write
bed
one of my
type of
hooks
music,
for the
like-
song. Yeah, he helped me
Yeah.
write a hook for this song. I was like, just do it. He's like, nah, you do it. I'm just gonna help you write it. I was like, all right.
like a
I guess.
sexual like ladies
Those are-
track part.
Oh
like,
nah, this the song that he helped me
I
write
feel
is
like
called
he could
Trust.
put that
It's
out.
like a trust issues Drake, and I'm gonna talk about like trust issues with women and why like the opposite. Like usually we get the woman's perspective. You about to get
now
my
the men's
perspective
perspective.
of this, the opposite of the spectrum. So he helped me write the hook for that.
I like that.
That's dope.
Yo, everybody check out Bree Cruz on everything, right? Bree Cruz on pretty
yeah,
much
we
everything.
Went, we went
So mu-
over. We
it's-
went way over.
On
So-
social,
Sorry, but
on
when
social, and on
something's good, you
Spotify and
just
all
go
that.
with it.
IG is I drop Psalms,
I drop Psalms. I'm sorry.
and it's okay. And on Facebook is Bree Cruz.
No, it's not.
On Facebook.
On Facebook is Brie L. Funes.
But my music page is Brie. Okay, so you can follow me regular. Brie Funes. Brie L. Funes. Music page on Facebook, Brie Cruz. I'm also on YouTube, Brie Cruz. And if y'all into TikTok, I am Brie Cruz.
Or you could just go to my stories because she's tagged every day.
That works.
That works. Yeah.
Jo, where can I find you at?
I was gonna say some wild shit.
Yeah, don't do it. It's not that no more. I know exactly
Say-
where you're going. It's
you better
not,
say outside.
it's not that. It's not.
I was gonna say not his girl's crib, but I don't look at eyes. It's not anymore.
It's not.
I
You
knew I was right on the money with him. You cannot tell me anything.
Nah. We'll speak after this.
Gods don't lie.
It's JO_.
And you
Blanco
were Scorpio.
music.
That's
No,
so-
I'm a Libra.
You're a Libra?
Yeah, I got skills.
And y'all know where to
It's a
find
balance
Frank,
right there. That's
Mhm.
a good
We
balance.
here. We outside. You can find me here. Almost every Sunday.
Have a great day.
Yeah,
Love y'all.
appreciate y'all
Thank
coming
you.
through. Thank y'all
Guys.
so much.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all. We out.
See you next week.
Gang.